Hi guys, it's Albert here and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, before we get started, you might know that I did... Yeah, take your time, Milo. You done? So yeah, in the last video I did unbox the Elite Edition Warhammer starter set. If you don't know, this is the newest starter set they brought out. Very good for beginners like myself really. I've only been doing Warhammer for around a year, so it's very good for beginners. So yeah, so far in this box set I have painted the Assault Marines and now I'm moving on to the Outriders. If you don't know what the Outriders are, they are Assault Marines on some really cool motorbikes. So yeah, let's get into this video. It's not just going to be on the Elite Edition, it's actually more of an Ultramarine army update. So I have painted other stuff. This is just the Ultramarines that I've painted recently and I want to show you. So yeah, let's get into that. So guys, here are all of the Ultramarines that I've painted so far over the past couple of weeks. So over here we have a 5-man tactical squad. There's no heavy gunners, just 5 tactical Marines. These are in the Mk3 armour. There is no sergeant to this squad yet. There will be. I'll actually show you the spruce in a minute. Hello, I am Elboy from the future, and I only just realised editing this video that Elboy from the past never showed you the spruces. So Elboy from the future, me, is going to show you them. So thank me later. So guys, here is the first spruce. Obviously, I'm going to be making another 5 to then make it into a 10-man squad. Obviously, here we have just the arms, the legs, all of that. And then onto this spruce, there's a lot more stuff on here. Obviously, all of the helmets. I think all the helmets are the same. Get the lighting on it a little bit more. Yeah, I think they're all the same. But yeah, where are they? There's a chainsaw. There's an actual sword which I probably might put on one of them. Maybe the sergeant. I don't know. But yeah, which is the power. I think they're power fists. So yeah, I don't want to show you too much because I don't want to make the video too long. So I'll send you back to Elboy from the past. These will obviously be turned into a 10-man squad with the sergeant and everything like that. But yeah, these are in the Mk3 armour, my favourite Space Marine armour, in my opinion. I really like the look, how these guys have turned out. So yeah, moving along, I've got 2 Primaris intercessors. These are going towards a 10-man squad. It will be made into a 10-man squad now. And now I'll have 20 Primaris intercessors, which is very good for my army. And then now obviously I've got the Primaris Assault intercessors, which came with the Elite Edition box set. I really like how they turned out. And if you look very closely, obviously they have different helmets. Well, these helmets are supposed to be like that, and I did actually mention it in the last video. These guys are actually a 5-man squad of veterans. So they have the Mk3 helmet. This helmet's, I think, a Mk6 helmet. This is just a sergeant of the squad, and I made a different helmet for him just so he looks a bit unique to the rest of them. So yeah, now I'll go more into detail with all of them now. These are what I'll be using to get a close-up on most of the models. These are just handles that you use to paint. These are so useful. I've probably put on the screen how much these are. I'm a bit unsure how much they are at the moment, but even if they are expensive, these are very useful. I've actually got 4. Obviously this one here is customized with my name, Elboy. So guys, here is the first Mk3 Tactical Marine. As you can see, I've kept it nice and basic. That's how I really want it to be, really. Don't take a lot of time on each model. Probably about, how long? Probably like 10-15 minutes on each. 15-20 minutes. So not too long on each model. As you can see, I've actually painted them all differently. So I've put on a black knee pad there with an Ultramarine transfer on the knee pad. And yeah, obviously got the chainsword. I really like the look of the packs for the Mk3 armour. They just look a lot bigger. They look like they've got a lot more detail on them as well, with like the piping and everything. So yeah, I'll now compare this to another one of the Tactical Marines. just to show you why they look different. Obviously now you can see straight away that the helmet looks different. I painted the whole front part of the helmet gold. So yeah, everything else has been kept the same. I put a black knee pad there as well. I put a transfer on there. I don't think I put it on the other one. No, I didn't put it on the other one. So yeah, nice and basic. Moving on to the other tactical marine. As you can see, the helmet's changed a little bit. I've just put on a gold line down the front of it. Just little things will just make it look a bit unique. Nothing major to make it look any unique from each one, but you can tell that each one looks different to the other. So yeah, I've got the fourth one. It's a shame I could have got the whole squad if I had 5, but actually this one, I'll use it without the handle. The base plate has weared off a lot more than the others, so I'll just keep that one down there. But yeah, this one here, obviously painting the whole helmet gold, another black knee pad, and then I did the pipe in gold. So yeah, really like how this turned out, like I've already said. Let's move on to the Primaris intercessors. So guys, here is the first Primaris intercessor. As you can see, looking nice and basic, just how I want it to be. Just looks like every other intercessor that I've got. Put a couple of gold bits on the gun, just bring out a bit of detail. Obviously, like I said, painted grim dark. And then I've put the gun gold. I just thought, why not? Just looks alright. And down here, as you can see where the terrain bits have terrain bits have come on the foot. I was going to wipe it off, but it actually looks alright because it just looks like it's been stepping in the ground. It just looks a lot more realistic. Because I make my models obviously grimdark, so I want them to look like they've been in war, not just like edge highlight where they look like they're just on show and looking sparkly clean, but these ones aren't. They just look like they've been in war for a long time. So yeah, moving on to the other intercessor, no focus. I've actually done the face a lot more pale. I didn't want to put any more wash in it to make him look any darker. But yeah, I think he looks alright like that. As you can see, I really like the pose that he's doing. And I really like the scope on the gun. Just found this in sprues. How the scope is a lot bigger on the gun. And stuff like that. I just put a little bit detail on the gun just to bring out lots of detail. So yeah, nothing much to say about it. Put a couple of little bits on there. And yeah. Yeah, the terrain came up a little bit on the feet, but like I said, I kind of like it like that. So yeah, these will be going into make a 10-man squad, which will be really good. So yeah, moving on to the assault marines. So guys, here is the first assault marine, and if you don't know, in the last video and a couple of minutes ago I did mention that I was turning these into veterans, because if you don't already know, I already have a squad of assault marines, and because these are only a 5-man squad, it would look quite weird to have 15 assault marines in my opinion. So I turned these into veterans. So yeah, and already as you can see, I have made the shoulder pads black just to bring out detail, and also, well, it doesn't bring out detail, just to show you that they are unique and different to the other assault marines. So yeah, also I put the gold bits on the pack. I didn't go too major. There's no point going too major and spoiling the model. You might as well keep it nice and basic. Just do little differences if you do want to make your model look a little bit different to the rest. So yeah, moving on, let me find it, there we go. Is the second assault marine. As you can see, just looking exactly the same apart from the helmet, which isn't all gold, it's just the ring around the helmet is gold. So yeah, as you can see, not a major amount of detail on it. That's how I prefer it to be, not too crazy. So yeah, on to the third assault marine. I have actually kept the sergeant to last over there, because I actually have done something to them that I want to just show separately to the others. So yeah, as you can see, looking the same. I'll show a couple of bits of detail under there if the light can catch it. So yeah, as you can see, the terrain where the glue has been on the foot, where I've kind of caught it, it's come up on the foot, but I like it. It looks all right. So yep, on to the last assault marine, not including the sergeant, obviously. These ones have all got the same kind of pose that the other ones will have, obviously. So yeah, that is the 4 assault marines. Now I'll go on to the assault marine sergeant. So yeah, let's get into that. Guys, here is the Primaris Assault intercessor sergeant. As you can see, he looks a lot different to the other ones, other assault marines, with the, I think it's the Mk3 helmet, I might be wrong, I think it's the Mk3 helmet, and the Hellblaster pistol. I'm going to call it the Hellblaster pistol because it's not like an actual Hellblaster that the Hellblasters hold, because it's a lot smaller, but standing straight out is this glowing effect on the Hellblaster pistol. Basically what that is this, the technical Tesseract glow. I'm going to be using this for the Necrons, because if you don't know, the Necrons, there is a lot of glowing effect going on with how they're painted. So this is what I'm going to be using. It's actually a wash, I never even realised. But yeah, wish me luck with that. I've never really painted Necrons. Well, I've never really painted anything else apart from the Forge Fathers and the Ultramarines. So yeah, it's going to be something very new for me. But hopefully I do alright with it. So yeah, apart from that, everything else looks the same, obviously, with the red, just a red little bits of detail on the chainsaw. So yeah, I'll put him back now. So guys, that's all I've got to show you today. Just a little ultramarine update. I'll probably doing more of these. But yeah, like I said, I will be painting the Necrons, and yeah, I did get this recently. Along with a couple of other stuff that I've bought, so stay tuned to the channel if you want to see some more content. So yeah, here's another look at all of the Ultramarines I painted, and then after that I'll just wrap the video up. So guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you did like my newly painted Ultramarines. In the next video, I'm actually going to be doing a video on something to do with Mantic. So yeah, haven't done Mantic in a few weeks. So yeah, but after that, I will be showing you my Outriders. So as you know, I am working my way through the Elite Edition box set. So yeah, stay tuned for those videos. Even if you don't like Mantic, stay tuned for the video after that. So yeah. See you in the next video, guys. Remember to leave a like and subscribe.